Hey guys, we're back. So last time we left off, we were choosing to sit next to either our best friend or to Colonel Sanders. Right now, Mike is going to be making the rest of the choices, so we're going to dive right in. Dude,
Are we diving in? I'm already sweating. We're gonna sit by the Colonel. Her bangs are bad. I ain't about that life.
That's fair. That's fair.
Phil made the choice last time. I'll be taking it from here.
And we're going to try to remember the voices we did in the last episode.
Yeah.
Probably not very well. He says weeks. It feels like only moments. All right, here we go. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn.
Thanks for offering me this seat.
Only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. Great remix.
A little off topic.
Get out of here. Hey, that's GAMEMEN's line.
A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Oh, you suck.
Yay, quiz about me.
Attention.
I did the wrong voice.
Yeah, you gotta do the
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Clank. Here comes question 1.
Please click.
Clank. If a train A is traveling,
Hey, do you mind?
Oh yeah.
Expelled.
But this is a whatever. It's no, it's expelled.
Sprinkles talking though.
And
If a train is traveling to...
If train A,
Excuse me, but you're expelled.
That's train Pillsbury.
If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with the one sanitary option. We're all good on that? Cool.
well, you're the one
It's your
deciding.
choice. I got
That's
it right, boys.
Forest is to tree as chicken is to...
Feather.
I was gonna say slam dunk.
I knew you were.
That's
and I
right.
was like, this is not Space Jam.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A freaking spork, bro, because KFC invented the spork.
True, but what about a meat tenderizer?
Shit. Dude.
like how
We
we
have
both did
technology.
that,
We also went over
What food is the best for a broken heart?
anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, I don't think anyone ever... A pancake that looks like a silly face. I'm gonna go with anything with love.
That's right.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's the best boy.
Man, you're like 100% right now.
Perfect score, baby. Let's go.
5 for 5. I think that's still you, Joey.
That's you.
Is it?
No, it's
I would say Sparkles.
yeah.
Sorry. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat?
Yes.
You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I cheated because I love KFC.
Oh, they're asking the player, did he cheat? Because it's the narrator talking to
Yeah.
us, not to the... I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain.
That's not that sexy.
Thanks, bro.
Hot diggity, GAMEMEN. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, student? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch.
To war!
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
We'll get out of here then.
Is it about lunch?
No, I want to probably my turn. You see, I was.
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was.
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
But I.
Shush! Lunch, lunch, lunch.
He said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed.
It's a smelly smell.
That smell.
Smelly.
That's
The answer's anchovies.
anchovies.
Tick, tick, tick.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this...
A bucket of chicken. Yes, it is.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
Real question. I don't think KFC's done the stripe thing forever, man. You know?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Maybe they do, I don't know. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken.
The way he's doing it is like some sort of evil scientist.
Yeah.
But also
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken.
Hands are bigger than his head.
Yeah, that's Yowie hands, by the way, if you want to know that. Also,
That's interesting.
that's hilarious because now I feel like it's supposed to flashback and he's like in a secret lab and
Yeah.
like he was undercover at some Popeyes or something.
By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
That's an odd number.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Van.
What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Sure. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got it.
Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick bird.
That's my face.
At all times, pretty much. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, writing in my diary.
What do you want from me? Just be a sassy ass female.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary.
You could be stuck with it.
I don't
taking
care.
student
I
from
don't
you,
care. I don't do.
You could take him from me.
Taking student.
Student? Okay.
I
fine.
think you should 100% take student.
Okay.
I'll do Ashley as like Valley Girl. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cool
that's
with
right.
that?
That's the vibe I
Okay,
got.
okay. I don't know about Valley Girl, but we're gonna stick with it.
Do you write what you want?
Fine. We'll change it up next episode. All the voices will get weird. There'll be no continuity. Nobody will know who anyone is.
God,
Dear
really.
diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil
not our man?
to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Joey read the. I mean, oh wait, you're not thinking this.
Who's
one,
Van? You're...
Oh please.
Well, Van. Oh, please, sister.
There you go.
Well, Van, the man. Yeah, I'll just play everybody. If you don't want any.
I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders. This is Fortnite. It's Fortnite 2, guys.
No, I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh. We got Shadow
No,
Bells.
this is straight Fortnite 2 because it's relevant today. Because as of the day we're recording this, this is when the Fortnite event.
Fortnite 2.
The Fortnite event is happening right now. It's just a giant black
I thought you
hole.
meant version like 2.0, like that patch, because you like 4.0
no.
or something.
No, it's all like 1 point whatever. I don't know. But in any case, tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension.
Alright, this is my turn.
Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm not gonna
Focus your
swim.
mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light.
So what are you gonna choose, Mike?
It tells you about Colonel. I really don't care about his heart, but we're trying to nail the Colonel, right?
I think everyone's trying to nail the Colonel. We got to fight for him.
After that, I want to be the best chef of all time.
You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor.
Salt? Maybe? Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else.
Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yeah.
Until
Yes.
you were just, I'm trying to think like a potato, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes, even deeper still, until you find it.
could it be?
Redacted.
Blankety. Blankety. No, the secret Krabby Patty formula is. You really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use dick.
Redacted.
Good call.
You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know.
I mean,
A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time.
stole the Colonel's recipe.
Stole the credit.
I mean, go on.
After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
So, Colonel, is it true that the secret formula is this?
You approach Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
Thanks, my dude. What exactly was on that chicken?
Nani?
Raised gun.
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for...
Where did you get that scepter, Colonel? Not too many questions now.
Pulls out gun.
He's holding gun on his other hand just because I had my gun up asking what the recipe
Are we
was.
about...
It's the same gun that you were holding.
Are we about to sword fight?
Whoa.
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep it secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. This is a very Michael-esque answer.
What's the rush? Semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
And kill each other. What was
He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
I'm at his door window. So,
What's up? How's it going?
you know what they say about secrets, Colonel? I don't know what they say about, but shouldn't learning it be fun?
You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted!
What the? Bleep!
Wow. That's not the right voice. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And redacted definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him.
Gee whiz, obsessed.
You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. Giggity. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Are you an anime villain or a Colonel Sanders?
Depends. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him.
So that's
Nag him to show your...
Yeah. Nag him to show your own strength, wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up, be modest but thought-filled.
Alright, well, this is a Michael answer. This is probably the correct answer right here. This
Phil
is not
looked
the
at
right
me
one.
when he said thought Phil.
Yeah, I made it fit.
Alright, I'm
Direct
not-
eye contact.
Alright.
Cubital pupil.
You know what? If I'm getting such good vibes from that pubertal pupil direct contact, we're going with the Phil answer here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food, and I'm brown nosing the shit out of
He's
you right
crying.
Oh, yeah, he is. Now you've got his attention.
now. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, GAMEMEN.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
To the dorms. Ooh.
Ooh la la. You step into the massive cooking arena. Ooh, cooking, excuse me. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and thanks for
What they
cutting me
need.
off, Mike.
And what they need. Sorry, brother.
Look at this place, it's magnificent. I feel like I'm doing every fucking voice. Finally, we get to show off our stuff.
He's going all on.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blew it?
You're not going to blow anything except maybe
Especially my dick.
Not with those bags. Except baby kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Joey, this is you.
Finally.
There we go. We got a Joey line.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with our partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Man, Joey's fresh from not voicing anyone.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Damn, I am ditching my friend. I mean, what up, Colonel? Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? As I quickly turn my body away from my best friend. A team of two. That is me and you. No one else. Not Miriam, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Sure, GAMEMEN. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being something.
I'm just so filled. I have to stop voicing everyone. Sorry, Pop, even though because your name is Bob, I know you're a moron. So I think Miriam will be better partnering with Clank today. Not Ratchet, though.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
That's a
Banger!
Oh God, not again.
I hardly know thee. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection.
Looks like you two will be just fine. To never bother me and the Colonel.
Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple, like the kids. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps.
Like the girls on TV.
No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it.
The octopus will blow Colonel Sanders.
Also,
No,
I'm sorry I read those from bottom up. It was just a weird...
The reason why I picked the bottom one is because the top tier side orders of that is mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't like
well,
gravy.
hold on a
but you know
sec.
what I mean.
Which one did you choose?
The grandma's mashed potato and gravy.
Okay.
'Cause, you know, it's a classic KFC side.
Grandma's cookies.
I've always been some of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make some warm, inviting, and your accent is somehow getting on me, and it's very comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy.
Hell yeah. I couldn't imagine one day with the other. But I hate gravy. That's a personal Michael.
Wow.
Yeah,
The two of them don't like Thanksgiving, and they're the worst people ever. So
Thank you.
just so you guys know.
Yo, we're gonna get Chinese food this Thanksgiving. It's gonna be lit.
I'll high five you with that.
Rude. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
It's working. I got it, bro. I'll go get the potatoes. Double exclamation point.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
No, it's not.
Oh, you want... Yeah, go ahead.
Taking it back?
Consistency.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have okay, both of you they both give me thumbs up. First of all. Second of all, it can be whoever I want it to be.
No!
Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own beeswax, bitch.
Wow. Sanders is my business. I emphasized the wrong word.
It's okay.
And you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me? Oh, damn, I gotta freaking Phil Steve.
Jeez, man. While I'm over here crushing GAMEMEN's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like GAMEMEN is struggling, so we offered to give him a hand.
You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know my voice anymore. I was going to say. Like, damn it! Now I feel Southern. Colonel Sanders. Yep, I do it. I can't do it
Colonel
anymore.
Sanders.
Make them go.
Do whatever you
Maybe
want.
I can also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level, young Midoriya. I doubt it.
Don't be rude, man.
I am on a level with Ash.
Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to
Concoct.
read at a second grade level. To concoct creations worthy of admiration. Both of you shut up.
I'm looking over there on OBS, and the admiration like blends with his white pants.
After all, your fried chicken is quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. You feel deep down that we
Turn off that guitar!
that we
I'm jamming though.
complementary shadows, we fit together like a thigh high, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
I mean, she's got thigh
Look
eyes.
how angry the Colonel is getting.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
And we'll ask that back up in the next episode.
Yeah, we will. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
No, I don't want to make this next choice. Let Michael make one more.
Alright, I'll make one more.
Yes.
We lied, guys.
Okay.
Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need, turn to mirror. Well, we were.
Wait a minute.
We
I got
banned
an
the mirror.
idea.
No.
Before you answer,
No, we
vote in the comments.
It doesn't matter!
Bye.